Good morning and welcome back to Market Masterclass. With you here every morning before the market opens, and we got an exciting week ahead of us today. But now that things have settled a little bit around the U.S. election, people are starting to look back at Fed rate hikes and the holidays and how that can affect the market. So we are gearing up pretty much for our last week of trading here for November. Today's Monday, November 21st. And what am I looking at today? Well, before we get into that, as promised, I'd like to give you guys a glimpse of my own personal portfolio and just how it's doing. So I'm going to give you guys a quick snapshot of just what I have been suggesting and how it's doing over the last weeks and months even. So you can see that I've been kind of big on the airlines. So I've got Delta as well as a few other airline sectors, but take a look for yourself. Southwest up 22%, Delta up 24%. Ford Motor Company's been up and down, but that's a long-term buy and hold for me. You can see that right here. There's a few stocks in here that I'm pretty pleased with. Philip Morris, I still think that's still another long-term buy and hold, but for the most part, portfolio is looking not too bad, 13.79%. So pretty happy. Hope all of you guys have taken me up on some of my good suggestions. Now, obviously, this is where my portfolio is at right this minute. There's been a few bad picks in there too that I will put a stop loss at that has already exited. But if you follow me on daily, then I'm keeping my portfolio very transparent. Show you guys just what I suggest. Put my money where my mouth is. So what am I looking at today? Well, it's nothing new. For those of you who are already trading, I'm sure you already have stock, and that is, of course, Apple. Apple is one of the biggest stocks in the world. It's a household name. We all know it. But why am I looking at Apple now? Well, I like to try to look off the beaten track a little bit, try to find stocks that are not so mainstream. But I'm looking at Apple again right now because I've been looking at an entry point. Obviously, looking at the last 6 months, around $90, it's just had a nice upward kind of trend here. And I believe it will continue because prospects continue to look good for Apple. And I've been looking for a good entry point. And just in this last month, it's gone down, back down to a more reasonable entry point. So right now, trading at 110 with the prospect of that bumping up to 120. Very, very good. So things looks like it have turned around as it has bottomed out. We can see a lot of the trends of this stock. And it looks like it's on its way back up. So I am looking to buy Apple stock today, and I will do that. And you can follow this trade with me on my own portfolio right here at Market Masterclass every morning. Catch you right here. Happy days trading, and happy Thanksgiving just right around the corner. Talk to you guys all bright and early tomorrow morning.